ورثة الأنبياء، لأن هذه الأمة لا نبي فيها بعد خاتم النبيين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. مرحبا بكم. Welcome you all again, and this is our second reading from the book Fiqh al-Ibadat by Shaykh Muhammad Ibn Saalih al-Uthaymeen. All right, so with the next question, the Shaykh was asked, ولكن هل للعبادة مفهوم يمكن أن نعرفه وهل لها مفهوم عام ومفهوم خاص? And so is there any way that we can understand worship in a general sense and a specific sense? Is there a way for us to understand and know worship being general and specific? All right, so al-jawab, the Shaykh, he said, al-mafhum al-am, in terms of its general understanding, the general understanding of worship, كما أشرت إليه آنفا, as I had mentioned earlier, بأنها التذلل لله سبحانه وتعالى محبة وتعظيما بفعل أوامره واجتناب نواهيه على وجه الذي جاءت به شرائعه وهذا المفهوم العام. So this general worship is what I mentioned earlier, and this is being subservient or submission to Allah out of love and magnification by doing what He has ordered and staying away from what He has prohibited in a manner that the legislation or the religion has come with. And this is the general meaning. والمفهوم الخاص, and is in terms of its specific meaning, أعني تفصيلها, meaning its details. وقال شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية رحمه الله تعالى هي اسم جامع لكل ما يحبه الله ويرضاه من الأقوال والأعمال الباطنة والظاهرة. And so it is what Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he had mentioned regarding worship. It is a comprehensive noun, واسم جامع, or comprehensive term, اسم جامع لكل ما يحبه الله ويرضاه, for everything that Allah loves and is pleased with, from statements and actions, those which are hidden and those which are apparent. And so the Shaykh gave examples, كالخوف والخشية والتوكل, such as fear or such as awe and dread and putting reliance in Allah. And all of these are actions of the heart. There are things which are inward, right? So, al-batina. And then he also mentioned was-salati was-zakati was-siyam, as well as prayer, paying zakat, fasting, and other than this from the legislative matters in Islam. So the Shaykh, he continues by saying, but what if you intend by this question, meaning to categorize the worship into that which is specific and that which is general. ثم إن كنت تقصد بمعنى المفهوم الخاص والعام ما ذكره بعض العلماء من أن العبادة إما عبادة كونية أو عبادة شرعية، بمعنى أن الإنسان قد يكون متذللا لله سبحانه وتعالى تذللا كونيا وتذللا شرعيا. So if what you intend by this categorization of general and specific, if you intend by that what some of the people of knowledge have mentioned regarding ibadah, that you have a worship that is kawniyah, and this is universal, like a universal servitude, or ibadatun shar'iyyah, which is a legislative worship, with the meaning that people or man قد يكون متذللا له, perhaps the people will be submissive in servitude to Allah universally, or in the universal sense, as well as the legislative sense. So the Shaykh, he clarifies by saying فَالْعِبَادَةُ الْكَوْنِيَّةُ عَامَّةٌ, as far as the worship which is kawniyah, or the universal servitude, This is general. وتشمل المؤمن والكافر, and it comprises or includes the believer as well as the disbeliever. والبر والفاجر, as well as the doer of good and as well as the evil person or the evil one. لقوله تعالى, as Allah He mentions, إن كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا. And there is not anything or anyone in the heavens and on earth except that he will come to Ar-Rahman, he will come to Allah, abdan, as a servant, meaning he will come to him in servitude, in submission to him, right? Anything in the creation, in the creation of the heavens and the earth. فكل ما في السماوات والأرض فهو خاضع لله سبحانه وتعالى كونا لا يمكن أبدا أن يضاد الله أو يعارضه فيما أراد. And so everything, meaning people or things in the heavens and the earth, those things are submissive to Allah. خاضع لله. They are submissive to Allah universally, meaning it's in His cone, in His creation. They all submit to Allah Azza wa Jal. And it is not possible for any of this to oppose Allah. It's not possible for any of the creation to oppose Allah and to go against what He wants to happen or what He intends. وهذا الإرادة الكونية, and this is His universal will. So this is in relation to the general meaning of ibadah, عبادة كونية. أما العبادة الخاصة, as far as the worship which is particular, وهي العبادة الشرعية, then this is the legislative type of worship. And it is التذلل لله عز وجل شرعا. It is being subservient or submissive to Allah legislatively. وهذه خاصة بالمؤمنين بالله. And this is particular to those who believe in Allah, the believers. القائمين بأمره, those who establish obedience to Allah, they follow His commands and His orders. ثم إن منها ما هو خاص أخص وخاص فوق ذلك. And then after that there's the servitude which is more particular or more specific than that, and that which is more particular or specific above that. And so the Shaykh, he goes and he clarifies the servitude or the ibadah which is more specific than just that which is for the believers. فالخاص الأخص كعبادة الرسل, just as the worship of the messengers. So the worship of the messengers, there's a particular type of servitude that is clarified in the Quran, in the Sunnah, that which is particular to the messengers. As Allah Azza wa Jal, He says, تبارك الذي نزل الفرقان على عبده. And blessed be He, the one who revealed or sent down the Furqan, the criterion على عبده, upon His servant, right? Upon His servant, His messenger. And also the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَإِن كُنْتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَىٰ عَبْدِنَا. And if you are in doubt regarding that which we have revealed to our servant. And Allah, He also says, وَاذْكُرْ عِبَادَنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ. And remember our servant Ibrahim wa Ishaq wa Ya'qub. And so we particularized this type of servitude or worship to the messengers. As the Shaykh, he continues by saying, وَغَيْرِ ذَلِكَ مِنْ وَصْفِ الرُّسُلِ عَلَيْهِمُ الصَّلَاةُ وَالسَّلَامُ بِالْعُبُودِيَّةِ. And other than these verses which characterize the messengers with al-ubudiyah, with worship. Okay, so we're going to end with this question, and then in our next session we will continue. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make the reading of this beneficial book a benefit for us. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.